What's up, everybody? Dwayne Bryant here from WagerTalk.com with another edition of my MLB trend report. This one for Wednesday, August 16th. And I'm going to try to get through this in one take yesterday. None of that three-take crap from yesterday. I got we got a six-pack today, ladies and gentlemen. I got six trends for you today. Couldn't leave one off. Had to run them all. So we're going to run through this real quick. We're going to start off right now, and as always, guys, please never make a bet based on a single trend, angle, or piece of information. The trends I'm giving you here are only to be used in addition to other factors and your own handicapping of these games. And in trend number one here, we are looking at Austin Gomber this season when he is off back-to-back starts where he allowed less than 3 runs. So we'll hit the SDQL button, and you will see that the over-under is 0-7. No overs, 7 unders. These games stayed under by 3.5 runs per game. It's not easy to get a wide under margin like that, but we've got one here. Nice 93.3% ROI. And this is active today with Gomber and the Rockies hosting the Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's keep this thing moving. We're going to go right into trend number 2. And guys, please hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell for notifications if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate that. For trend number 2, we're going to look at Noah Syndergaard. We're going to go back to last season on this one. We're going to look at him on the road when he is pitching on 5 or 6 days rest. And I know this looks like a complicated jumble here. Date is today's date. S:(date) is the date of the starter's previous start. And then, of course, I could have done this a longer way. This is just a shortcut way of doing it. We're looking for 5 or 6 days rest. So we're going to hit the SDQL button. And you'll see that the over-under is 8-0-1, 8 overs, no unders, 1 push. These games went over by more than 3 runs per game on average. Nice 80.4% ROI. And you can see that healthy 3+ run per game average was done in regulation. Look at the right-hand column. Every game finished in regulation 9 innings, so no extra innings to pad that margin. So that's a healthy over trend there, and it's active today. Cleveland and Syndergaard on the road in Cincinnati. Trend number 3. And guys, if you're watching this on the WagerTalk YouTube channel, please subscribe to my personal channel as well. The address is there on the screen. I would greatly appreciate that. I do alternate this show between their channel and mine. Also, please hit the thumbs up to like this video. I would greatly appreciate that as well. For trend number 3, we're going to look at Justin Verlander. We're going to go back to last season. We're going to look at him as an away favorite when the line is more than -110, but under -200. We'll hit the SDQL button. And you'll see the over-under here is 0-10-1. No overs, 10 unders, 1 push. These games stayed under by basically 3.5 runs per game. Again, it's not easy to get an under margin that wide, but we've got one here. Nice 83.3% ROI. And again, every game finished, if you look at the right-hand column, every game finished in 9 innings, so no extra inning games to pad that margin, or I should say shrink that margin. Maybe. I guess I'm still stuck on the over trend from the other query. But at any rate, this is a solid under trend that is favoring the under in the Astros with Verlander at the Miami Marlins today. Let's keep it going with trend number 4. And we've got, all right, a Kevin Gausman doubleheader here. I've actually got 2 Gausman trends here. One on, I think, the side and one on the total. And guys, if you have any questions, any situational angles or trends that you'd like me to look up for today's games, drop them in the comments. If you yourself have found any trends or angles that are active for today, please drop those in the comments as well. We would all love to see those. And for Gausman trend number 1, we're going to just look at this season. We're going to look at him on 5 or 6 days rest. This is the second time you're seeing this parameter in this video. We're going to look at him this season on 5 or 6 days rest against non-division opponents. And you can see that the over-under is 0-8, no overs, 8 unders. You want to talk about an impressive under trend, an impressive under margin. These games stayed under by more than 5 runs per game. Now, unless you're pitching at Coors Field, it's not easy to have an under margin of more than 5 runs per game. And you can see down here the average score. Blue Jays 1.75, opponents 1.5. So they're scoring a total of 3.25 runs per game here when Gausman this season on 5 or 6 days rest against non-division opponents. And here's the even more impressive part. Look in the right-hand column. There were even 3 extra inning games in this query. So if you take away the extra inning runs, this margin would be even higher. And again, this trend is active today. Gausman and the Blue Jays at home against the Phillies. So let's go to Gausman trend number 2. And before I get to that one, guys, again, the You Pick Your Freebie football special on my page at dbbets.com. Time is running out for that. Again, the details are here. I was number 1 at WagerTalk in college football last season across the board in profit, win percentage, and ROI. Number 1 at WagerTalk in NFL profit 2 seasons ago. Number 1 at WagerTalk over the last 2 seasons combined in profit from 5% NFL max bets. And the days are dwindling down on this deal as we're getting closer to September. So option number 1, buy my college football season package, and I will give you my entire NFL season through the Super Bowl absolutely free. Option 2, if you grab my college football season package, you can opt to have the rest of my MLB through the World Series absolutely free. Or your biggest savings is if you grab my college football NFL season combo package at a discount, you will get the rest of my MLB through the World Series absolutely free. If you purchase the college football season package, a member of WagerTalk's amazing customer service staff is going to reach out to you to see whether you want my entire NFL season free or the rest of my MLB for free. If you purchase the season combo package, you are automatically going to receive the rest of my MLB absolutely free. And again, how you do that is you scroll down my page at dbbets.com, and under long-term and seasonal passes on the right side, right below that, there's a header for football. You just click on the drop-down box, pick which season you want, and the appropriate freebies will be added on from there. Do not miss out on getting this deal. Again, I was number 1 in college football last season. I've been profitable in football the last 2 seasons combined and individually. So you're not going to want to miss out on that deal. Now let's get to the back end of the Gausman deal here, as we've got his second trend of the day. And this time we're going to go back to last season. And we're going to look at him at home when the total is either 8 or 8.5. So hit the SDQL button. Now, this is a 4-10 trend. Doesn't sound too impressive, right? But the average line, he was an average favorite of -224. And he went 4-10. So the ROI, if you faded the Jays with Gausman at home since last season with the total at 8 or 8.5, you've got an ROI of 113.6%. And you can see that this is active today. Gausman at home, a favorite again against a respectable Phillies and Aaron Nola. So let's cap off this 6-pack with trend number 6. And for trend number 6, we are looking at, and I guess I didn't copy that correctly. Let's try this again. I think we've had enough of Gausman for one day. We're going to look at Dean Kremer. We're going to look at him since last season on the road when the total is 8 or 8.5. Click the button, and you'll see that despite being an average underdog of plus 140, the Orioles are 8-1, winning by more than a run and a half per game. Since last season, when Kremer starts on the road with a total at 8 or 8.5, very nice 15% ROI, and it is active today with the Orioles on the road against the Padres. And that, my friends, will do it for Wednesday's MLB Trend Report. As always, guys, if you have any trends that you want me to look up for today, drop them in the comments and I'll get to them as soon as I can. If you have any you found, please drop those in the comments as well. Don't forget about that football special deal that is running out. And as always, best of luck on all of your wagers today.